Hey, what's up, guys? Back again with another vlog. It is 2:23 in the morning right now, and I am currently working on my term paper. I am 500 words in, and I can't believe how long this is taking. Oh my gosh. First of all, I woke up this morning. It was a good day, perfect, like sunny day. It was amazing, right? I'm home. I am under the impression that, like, oh, I have all day today to work on this term paper. I'm so excited. Um, and everything was going well. Like, I had everything set up, and I found a spot to start working, and then I just couldn't do anything. Like, I could not focus for the life of me today. I was like just like sitting there trying to think, and my brain just would not go. I just couldn't focus on my computer screen. Um, to be fair, I was pretty tired and pretty sleep deprived because I didn't really sleep well that night. So I did take some naps throughout the day. I won't deny that. So a lot of my time was lost because of that. But also, I just had like the worst constipation ever, like in my life. And I just could not do anything while that was going on because it was like painful. It was painful how constipated I was. Not to be TMI, but like I was on the toilet for like so long. I had to like it was too much. It was too much to handle for me. Eventually it did pass, thank goodness, but it took so long that I lost a lot of time because of that. And I only played like 2 games of Overwatch. Like, I just spent a lot of my time today just thinking. Like, I was reading through the readings, going through the readings, even though I had already done that the day before, because I just needed to get my thoughts together. I needed to come up with a thesis, an idea for what I'm gonna write. And I spent a lot of time doing that. And I'm constantly like revising because I realize that a lot of the ideas that I'm using aren't actually in the text, but they were in mentioned in class. So I took it from class, but not the reading. So then I had to go through the reading again to find where it mentions that, um, which took a lot of time. And now I'm done the introduction. I'm done the explaining the concepts of the essay. I haven't even actually got into the close reading or the analysis. So I have like the essay, my essay is supposed to be 1,500 to 1,750 words. I've written 500, which I feel like is a lot for the introduction and introduction to the concept. I'm doing Freud's The Uncanny. So I spent a lot of time explaining like Heimlich, Unheimlich, explaining the castration complex and how this relates to like social dynamics and stuff because I'm trying to get it to apply to what I'm gonna write about for Bartleby. And if you'll take a look, it's this book is so small, right? But look how many freaking like notes I have for like specific quotes. So thankfully I have quotes. I have quotes galore. Too many probably. I think I've bit off more than I can chew with this essay. I think that's my main concern. Um, but I'm gonna try and break it down. I'm gonna do like 500 words, trying to relate the castration complex to Bartleby, and then another 500 words to explain Heimlich, Unheimlich, how they correspond to Bartleby as well. Because those are inherently uncanny things. And I'm going to explore how those are represented in Bartleby. So that's my next goal. Explore representations of the uncanny in Bartleby, And then I have to explicate, or aka analyze and develop in detail, some implications of the uncanny aesthetic in the text, and draw some conclusions about the effects of the uncanny on the characters and reader. Yo! Don't simply point out uncanny elements, you must also discuss their effects, the so what, on what the text critiques. So that's such a big question. I have to really condense my information because there's a lot of different aspects there that I have to cover. I have to explore how is the uncanny represented? Why is it represented like this? Like, go in depth on, like, why is it being represented like this? What does this mean for the greater purpose of the text? What is the purpose of the uncanny in Bartleby? Right? The effects, basically. The so what? Why does this matter? But also I have to discuss the effects of the uncanny not only on the characters and the text, but the reader themselves. That's two different interpretations that I have to then do. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'll do one body paragraph, on the fucking castration complex, another one on Heimlich and Unheimlich, and try my best to grab from the text that explains that, kind of, and try and connect it to Freud's essay. The conclusion is supposed to address the so what of my argument as well, apparently, so I'm going to do that. I already have my MLA format. I already have my works cited page completed, so that's good. And yeah, I just have to work on my body paragraphs now and my conclusion. So it's 2:30 a.m. Let's hope I can get it done before like the start of the morning, because I do have plans to meet up with, that guy that I thought was really cute. So I'm planning on meeting up with him, and I promised that I would finish my essay before we met again. So I need to finish it tonight, aka this morning. So I'm gonna work on that. He said that he'll be back here by lunchtime, I think. So I have like 12 hours, kind of, maybe a little less. Not sure exactly when he'll arrive back from his little trip. So ideally, hopefully, it doesn't take me more than 7 hours, right? Because he said he'll have breakfast and lunch there. He'll have a morning of activities. So by the time it is morning, by the time it's like 9:30, 7 hours will have passed. Hopefully, I don't need 7 hours to finish this essay, because it's 2:30. When did I start writing the introduction? At like 12:30 I started. So that was like 2 hours. So hopefully another 2 hours for the body paragraphs. I don't know. We'll see. I think on average it takes me like an hour per paragraph. So 1 hour for the castration complex, 1 hour for the other one, and then the conclusion. So yeah, I'm gonna go work on that now. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. See ya.